We are here going to be doing another unboxing video of Battlebox Mission 125. You guys know that I am a fan of Battlebox. They have got a lot of cool gear. This one in particularly, there's going to be some points in here that I want to make about some of the gear. And before we get started, guys, let me go ahead and open this up. And this is my Vox knives from a previous Battlebox mission. If you guys use my code BOOM15, you save yourself 15% off of your monthly subscription. One thing you're going to want to watch for if you are a monthly subscriber is the golden ticket. That way, that is your ticket to battle games and a chance to win up to, I believe, $25,000. Be sure to go over, sign up, use my code to save yourself some money. Right now, we're going to go ahead, open this up, and get into some of the gear that is in here. Battlebox is one of those things. It's a monthly subscription box. A lot of cool outdoor gear, camping gear, stuff like that. Thought I'd film this one a little bit different. First thing that you get, of course, is your mission brief. It has a lot of the information on all of the various levels. The gear that you get within the various levels. There's a couple of cool things in here that I really look forward to getting out. But what we're going to start with, of course, did not get a golden ticket in mind, but we do have a lot of other cool stuff. First thing that I want to get out here, something that is very important for anything that you have that is electronic, and that is a charging cable. This one is a little bit special because of the paracord that is wrapped around it, and it is real durable. I'm just going to go ahead and open this one up using my Vox knives, which if you are a member of Battlebox, you're going to get all kinds of knives. You can see it here, a paracord that is wrapped around it, and this is a very durable cable. This is not one of those cheap gas station cables that you get. Having that paracord, that's a nice little feature as well, and it's something that can be used in conjunction with something else that you get into the kit. This is Potassium Iodide Tablets. If you were ever exposed to radiation, this is something that could help save your life. You never know in this day and age what could happen. We always hear about how things have been escalating around the world. You just never know, guys. This is something that is just a fail-safe. It's something that you should have. In fact, you should probably pick up a little bit more to have around for your family. But pay attention to the expiration date on this stuff. Okay? You don't want to let it expire and then have a situation that you needed it and then it would be expired. You know, it would be just useless at that point. But again, guys, this is something that is a nice little additive to have in your pack, in your survival kit. You do get some cool knives. This is a knife that is designed for rescue teams. This is one that is definitely going in my bag. Just going to open it up just to show it to you. Probably not the best view of it, guys. We're going to go ahead and get it out. Interesting thing about this knife, it is a fixed blade. It's not very large. You're not going to let this knife fall out. It's not going to fall out on you until you twist this knife. You can see here I've got the sheath, got the knife itself. I pull slightly, then it comes out. But other than that, it stays locked in that sheath. You do have the ability to cinch this down on a pack or run it through your belt loop, carry it on your belt, your gear, your molly, whatever. There's a couple of nice features about it. If you were to come up on a car wreck or anything like that, one thing that you may need to do is cut a seat belt. These hooks that are on the edge of it, I want you to notice something. That is a sharpened edge that's inside here. This little hook area here, you could actually use that, hook it on that seat belt, and then cut that seat belt if necessary. If you're trying to get someone out of a wreck or anything like that, that's a nice feature. You can also use it for cutting cord as well as other things. One side of it is serrated, the other side of it is smooth. Again, using it for cutting heavy rope or something like that, that serrated edge is going to do much better than that smooth edge, but at the same time, that smooth edge, if you needed to cut certain things, it's going to work well. It does not have a very sharp tip. It has more of like a chisel tip on the front of that knife. That way you can kind of get in with that to dislodge things and, you know, if necessary, use it as a little bit of a pry bar. Again, this is definitely going in one of my packs. You can see this here, the Contingency Planner, and I want to take a few minutes to talk about this. We always talk about gear, survival gear, and all those kind of cool stuff that's out there, and it is great to do. It's fun. We all know that it's fun. But what you need to do is you need to have a plan if anything major was to happen. What are you going to do if, you know, for example, a major storm comes through? If a disaster happens when you are at work, you know, what's your family supposed to do? You need to talk about those things with your family, not just talk about them. This is a good little tool that can help you get those thoughts down on paper. And it is basically a little bit of a guide. Basically, you can see here, contingency condition, so I can show it to you guys. I mean, it's full of a bunch of cool things in here to get you thinking about what you would do in a situation, for not just you, for your family as well. Talk with your family, set them down. I know one of the things that happens in this day and age, especially with AI, we're getting folks that are getting calls from these scammers claiming to be a family member, and through AI, they're manipulating the voice and making it sound like a family member's voice, and then they're scamming people out of a lot of money. One thing I would recommend, have a code word, and that's something that you can actually, in this right here, talks about, and it also, it gives you the option of writing it down to where you can talk over it with your family, throw down some ideas and what they would do or should do in a situation. But again, guys, plan. Have a plan. That is the first thing to do. Don't be blindsided by it. People that do not train, that do not sit down and think about these things, are the ones that get caught up and don't know what to do. All right, that's why you see all your first responders, they go through so much training, and it is so they know what to do in the event of something happening. You should be the same. You are your own first responder. Something like this is going to help you get started making your plan. And that is where this can come into play as well. Again, the contingency planner. I'm just going to write a few notes down on this. I've already got ideas what I'm going to be using this for. And speaking of contingency plans, if you are ever involved in a self-defense case, you're going to need a good lawyer, not some insurance company that's going to drop you, a lawyer. And that's why you should join Attorneys on Retainer. Use my code, save yourself a little bit off of the monthly subscription. They're not some fly-by-night insurance company that's going to drop you when you need them. They are a law firm. Look at the design on this. D2 steel. You have that flipper. Just look at that blade. Very nice. It is a liner lock, as you can see there. Very sharp edge. All of the knives I've got from Battlebox have had a superb edge. Action on it feels very good. I'll have to say it's a smooth action, and it's right out of the box. Over time, it's going to break in more, and it's going to loosen up more. I'll definitely be carrying that. There was a lantern that came in last month's box, but this one is a little bit different. Instead of using batteries, this one is rechargeable. In fact, using it in conjunction with your charging cable, you're going to be able to charge this lantern, and I think it'll last for up to 100 hours, depending on how high of a level that you have it on. If you have it running just wide open, it's not going to last that long, but I think on low, again, it's estimated to last about 100 hours, and you cannot have enough light. And this one has a little bit of a cool design. I'm going to go ahead and get it out of the box. You do get a small charging cable with it. It comes with a battery pack. You can see it right here, and recharge it. You've got a place here on the side, if I can find it real quick, to where you simply plug it in, and that way you can recharge it right here. You can see this little flip down area here. Open that up, and that's where you'll recharge your battery pack. Go ahead and get this in. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and give the base a twist. Just right here at the bottom section, you just twist it, open it right up. You can kind of see how that works. And then we have our battery pack right here. So we're just going to drop that in place, put our cover back on, and let's just see if we have any light. You can see it right there. That's all the way up, and it is very bright. And I like that design, like those old style lanterns. I really like that design. I think it's pretty cool. You can see it there, holding it in front of the camera if I hold it right. And again, guys, you can never have enough light. I use things like this around my house, and this one is definitely going to be another one where it's used for camping, whether it's used around the house or whatever. In fact, if you can look right here, just so I can point at it, you see a candle setting there. The reason for that is because of the fact that with storms, the way that we've had storms happen around here, we have had times to where we did not have any electricity. Having candles, having a light like this, I think is a great way. You should have a few of them around your house. Makes things much more convenient. Got to get up in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom or something like that, just flip on your light. And I actually did keep one of the lights that I got in my bathroom. That way, we were out of power for a few days, and made things a lot easier. Just go in there, turn the light on at night, do what you needed to do, turn it off. You'll be in much better shape. You'll make it much less difficult simply by having lights. But guys, that is Battlebox 125. I think it's a lot of cool stuff. Let me know what your favorite component is down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you think that the top-down video style versus this, which would you prefer in future videos? Guys, thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the videos on my channel. Go over to Battlebox. Use my code. Save yourself 15% off of the subscription. Get a chance to win the golden ticket and go to Battle Games. So guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.